अपने सबके हैप्पी नागा इंडिपेंडेंस डे जनाई दिए से वॉइस ऑफ नागालैंड न्यूज़ से अपने ये सबके स्वागत करे से वॉइस ऑफ नागालैंड न्यूज़ एतिया अमिखान काउंसिल हेडक्वार्टर हेप्रोन दे आइकिना से जानी थका निशिना गवर्नमेंट ऑफ द पीपल रिपब्लिक ऑफ नागालिम 79 इंडिपेंडेंस डे माना अमिखान तिखिबो पारे से अच्छी अमिखान ये प्रोग्राम दे अमिखान लगा ऑटो केलोंसर Th.Muivah तो इशू ले दो अपनी खान जानी थका निशिना काउटिक ना थकी गिना ये प्रोग्राम दे दो ले दो अटेंड गुरो पारा ना ओली भी ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑटो केलोंसर इनो अशिहो असुमाई केलो केलोंसर ताइब्रा on behalf of auto kelonser speech marabi amikan honibo parse taibra mention gurina speech te kuina thaka to issue le do naga laga history to ile do unique asu gisa aro itu laga opore sovereignty to ile do naga la right asu gune itu bi amikan honibo parse itu laga opore yate idia negotiation chai thaka laga opore issue le do achi speech te bi janai dise tate ki asu gule do yate amikan laga naga national flag constitution aro integration of all Naga inhabited area do ile do non-negotiable ase guna itu bi amikhan honibo pare se do viewers kan IB itu program lago pore amikhan update loina sai sabo
Government of the People's Republic of Nagalim. Speech of Mr. Th.Muivah, Chief Political Negotiator and General Secretary Ato Kilonser, National Socialist Council of Nagalim, Nscn, Government of the People's Republic of Nagalim, GPRN, on the occasion of the 79 Naga Independence Day celebration at Council Headquarters, Hebron, 14 August 2025. Countrymen, let us give glory to our Almighty God for sustaining the Naga nation and giving us the courage to assert our political rights as a nation. The brutal truth of history is painful to us as we commemorate the 79 Naga Independence Day on this day, 14 August 2025. We are being oppressed and suppressed by the invading nations, India and Burma, within Brigade Myanmar. Nagalim declared independence on one day ahead of India, and tomorrow India is celebrating her 79th Independence Day. This is the brutal truth of history. The painful irony is that we have to fight for the historical and political rights that have passed 79 years today. Countrymen, the indelible records of history mention how the political separation of the Naga started in the most inhuman manner under the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. He abhorred the very idea of Naga people's political assertion to exist as an independent sovereign nation. To achieve his aggressive control of Naga political movement, he blatantly introduced the Draconian Act, Armed Forces Special Power Act, ASPA, 1958, to suppress the political rights of the Naga nation. The world condemned this Draconian Act, but government of India had been defiant throughout. Today and yesterday, Naga people have proved Jawaharlal Nehru wrong in crushing the Naga's right to live as a sovereign independent nation. Let us thank God for giving us the enduring patience and strength to maintain our position as upright people in defending our sovereign identity. Countrymen, today as we commemorate the 79th anniversary of Naga Independence Day, let us recall how the ongoing Indo-Naga political talk started. This happened on account of the realization and recognition of the Indo-Naga conflict as a political conflict. The credit to this history of admitting the historical truth is the then Prime Minister of India, P.V. Narasimha Rao. It was on 12 June 1995 in Paris, France, when he told the Nscn leader, "I believe in political solution. We must solve through political talks." This statement was a turning point as Nscn leader took note of his approach as the unfolding development saw. Eventually, ceasefire between the Nscn and Government of India was declared on July 25, 1997, to pave the way for political talk. Finally, the formal talk started on 1st August 1997 based on the following principles. 1. The talks would be unconditional. 2. That the talks would be at the highest level, that is, at the prime ministerial level. 3. That the talk would be somewhere outside India in a third country. Countrymen, we are also thankful and indebted to the international organizations who acted as the main pillars in our international campaign on Nagalim, and such support had contributed to signing of the ceasefire on July 25, 1997, and the start of the Indo-Naga peace process between the Government of India and the Nscn from the 1st August 1997. In this regard, mention may be made of organizations like the Society for Threatened People, International Work Group for Indigenous Affairs, IWGIA, KWIA, Support Group for Indigenous People, Unrepresented Nations and People Organization, UNPO, and several others. The United Nations, UN, and its various human rights mechanisms, including the United Nations Working Group on Indigenous Peoples, UNWGI, Permanent Forum, the UN Subcommission on the Promotion and Protection of Human Rights within the ECOSOC, and others provided the much needed platform for the Nscn and the Naga civil societies to highlight Nagalim situation to the international audience. The Nscn becoming the UNPO member on January 23, 1993 was momentous and groundbreaking. Today, the Nagalim national flag stands proudly in the institutions that support human rights and self-determination of nations and peoples. Countrymen, to the Naga tribe and civil society organizations, CSOs, from different places in India and Burma, Myanmar, I cannot thank them enough for their selfless service and cooperation against all odds as they stood up firmly to the occasion in time of conflict and peace. In this regard, please allow me to acknowledge all the Naga civil societies like Nagahoho, Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, ENPO, Tirap Changlang Longding People's Forum, TCLPF, Global Naga Forum, GNF, United Naga Council, UNC from South Nagalim, and Naga Tribe Organization from Myanmar, Naga People Movement for Human Rights, NPMHR, Naga Women Organizations, including the Naga Mother Association, NMA, Naga Women's Union, NWU, Manipur, the Student Fraternity, including the Naga Student Federation, NSF, as Naga Students Association, all Naga Student Association, Manipur, NSAM, Naga Student Union, Delhi, Shillong, Tirap, Changlang, Longding, Dimapur Naga Student Union, DNSU, Eastern Naga Student Federation, ENSF, and Naga Student Organization, NSO Myanmar, etc. Last but not the least, we are thankful to several individuals, organizations, and committed well-wishers from the mainland India and elsewhere, wherever they are, for their unwavering and unfailing support to the Indo-Naga peace process. Countrymen, kindly allow me to remind ourselves today on this occasion of historic 79 Nagalim Independence Day commemoration, the 23rd years of signing of Amsterdam Joint Communique of July 11, 2002, and the 10 years of the signing of the Framework Agreement of 3rd August 2015, Significantly, these agreements speak loud and clear that Nagas are not lost people. We have our history and we have our sovereign right. We will stand by our precious unique history and sovereignty. Whether it is today or tomorrow, we do not demand anything from India and Burma, Myanmar, but we declare and proclaim what is rightfully ours. That is why the Nagalim unique history, our territory and sovereignty, Nagalim national flag, Nagalim national constitution, Yehzabo, and integration of all contiguous areas are non-negotiable. Hence, if India and Burma Myanmar respect the history of the Nagas, we will respect theirs 10 times more. Countrymen, I am proud we have not forgotten the condition upon which God had given liberty to mankind. This is to maintain eternal vigilance, because the enemy would not rest in order to destroy the God-given history of Naga nation, Nagalim. Countrymen, in keeping with the spirit of Nagalim Independence Day commemoration hosting our national flag, we must take the stand in our hearts to have the courage to maintain freedom in the mind, faith in the words, and pride in our hearts, and honor our Creator God. Huk Nalim, Mr. Th.Muivah.
Across sections of Naga people, from tribal leaders and church elders, analysis feel that the peace talk lack transparency on both sides. This has led to uncertainty among the Nagas, with no visible changes on the ground, and hope for final solutions bettering. Therefore, we pray that based on the framework agreement and propositions, solutions be reached at the earliest for acceptable and inclusive solution for the Nagas. Further, the Naga people also acknowledge the sacrifice and contributions of the national workers in the course of Naga political journey and towards the political cause. The Naga people must also affirm our commitment to continuously work towards political settlement based on the historical and political right to self-determine our future, on the unique history and the positions of the Nagas. Naga political solutions cannot be realized through mere rhetoric or stubborn, lofty ideals, but can be made possible only through pragmatic approach, considering the contemporary political realities and future of the Naga society. Therefore, at this crucial juncture of our struggle, Naga must unite with the sole purpose of achieving political breakthrough with the government of India and usher in a new, vibrant, peaceful and prosperous Naga people. Let us once again look unto God, commit everything unto Him, and examine our presence, contemplate our futures, and renew the spirit of Naganese and our people hope. Lest we become scattered and a lost people. Therefore, Nagaho would like to urge the Nscn, IAM, and all the Naga national political groups to reconsider the stance on the historic day to come together and jointly negotiate with the government of India for the sake of the future generation, because future is equally much more important than the past.
Today, on the 14th August of 2025, we gathered here to celebrate and commemorate the historic freedom of the 79th Naga Independence Day. As we rejoice, the Naga Mothers Association recalled our past leaders for their visionary leadership and wisdom, and salute our departed leaders, comrades, and all the nation builders for their supreme sacrifice for the cause of our nation. To all the ranks and files of the GPRN, thank you for your selfless service rendered to our nation in the midst of great social turmoil. You have overcome through thick and thin for the love of our nation. Freedom is our right given by God that we live as one nation. Therefore, on this historic day, the Naga Mothers Association wishes and prays that all our national workers will uphold the principle of Naga nationalism and work in unity instead of division. We are confident and optimistic that our God will set us free in His own time. As the Naga stood firm and cherished to achieve our goal, at the God's given time, no external force can destroy our nation. Hence, the Naga Mothers Association, as mothers of the nation, earnestly appeal to the leaders of the government of India to respect the rights of the Naga people and expedite the negotiation process to its final settlement at the earliest. May God, the Almighty, our living Lord, bless our nation. Thank you.
I am really extremely happy to be part of this 79th Naga Independence Day. And I bring the warmest greeting from the office of the Naga Student Federation. Today, the Naga Student Federation express its highest honor to our nation workers who have laid their life for the nation and who are resting at heaven. And I also want to thank on behalf of the Naga Student Federation to all our national workers who have sacrificed despite of all challenges, despite of all hurdles. I once again want to thank our Naga political people who are present here. Let me start with a quotation stating that independence is the liberty of the people. Liberty is the bread of life for the nation. Today, I will not narrate the history, as Naga Student Federation have taken many programs to narrate the Naga history, the Naga struggle. Way back 14 August 2024, Naga Student Federation have come up with a program, the Naga Murung, in commemorating the 14 August, the Naga Independence Day at Kohima. And March 28, 2025, that is this year, we had the second phase of the Naga Murung at Chandal, narrating and briefing the Naga history to our youngsters. So today, let me not brief the history anymore, but let me tell you that Naga Student Federation stands firmly for the Naga issue, where the very foundations of the Naga Student Federation was based on the Naga political movement. This means to say that the Naga Student Federation is deeply rooted to the Naga movement, to self-determinations and to independent. Till today, the Naga Student Federation have not deviated from its stand, for which the Naga Student Federation has been criticized left and right by various elements that Naga Student Federation is not for the welfare of the student. Nevertheless, Naga Student Federation has not bowed down to such element working against the Naga political movement. There has been a time when Naga Student Federation openly celebrated Naga Independence Day, even in such circumstances where the Naga political groups could not celebrate the Naga Independence Day like today. I tell you, today gathering is not a solemn gathering. This is a gathering of unity. This is a gathering to show the unified voice of the Naga people towards the Indian government. Therefore, the message for all our Naga political groups today, the Naga identity can only find the true meaning in our Naga political movement for self-determination, for which all our Naga political groups must never deviate itself from this very goal. The Naga sovereignty is seriously and silently observing by all the Naga intellectual, the youth and the student community as a whole. The judgment of this day will come one day. So, my dear national workers, kindly keep in your mind that the Naga people are watching on you, that the People's Court will not go against your endeavors while carrying the flame of the Naga people movement for self-determination. Today, Nagas should come together. This is what the Naga Student Federation votes. Despite of all challenges, as some of our past speakers have already said, the Naga political groups should come together and unify yourself, ourselves, and voice out in one voice, in the united voice. This is what we want to send a clear message to all our Naga political groups today. Naga people are at block. Sorry for my language, but I have to speak the reality. Naga people, if we cannot come together, I think this is the stage where Naga people are breaking away. Therefore, today the Naga Student Federation call for unity, call for oneness, so that our Naga political solution be attained at the earliest. This is the mind of the youths and the students community today. And I also want to send a clear message to the government of India. I want my media fraternity to kindly, clearly send this message to the government of India too. You have been playing with the Naga people for more than 78 years. Government of India, kindly be sincere of what you have agreed upon with the Naga people. It is time for you to speak the reality, the truth. You cannot suppress the Naga people anymore. The world is watching at you. Therefore, today, on behalf of the youth and the students community. If the government India is not serious about what you have promised to the Naga people, then the youth and the students community will not stay silent. I want to make it very clear. Therefore, Government of India, kindly be sincere with what you have approached towards the Naga people. With this, I conclude my speech. May God bless all of us. May God bless the Naga people. Kugnalim.